Hello viewers, followers, friends, etc. It's Francis Jeffrey coming to you again, except this time from Delphi, Indiana, along the Monon Bridge Trail. This section of trail right here is actually where the old Monon Bridge started, right where the black concrete meets the sidewalk. And if I zoom in, you can see the old part of the Monon Bridge where the murders happened of Abby and Libby back on February 13th of 2017, which of course was a very unfortunate historical event in American history, especially Hoosier history. Now, I just wanted to read this sign before walking down to the fence and talking about something interesting I found a photograph. It says, "Warning, under Indiana law, an agritourism provider is not liable for an injury to or the death of a participant in agritourism activities at this location. If the death or injury results from inherent risks of agritourism activity, inherent risk of agritourism activities include risks of injury inherent to land, equipment, and animals, as well as the potential for you to act in a negligent manner that may contribute to your injury or death, or for other participants to act in a manner that may cause you injury or may cause you death. You are assuming the risk of participating in this agritourism activity as added by PL 3201 section 1 IC 34319. I wonder if Richard Allen read that sign on the day that he was suspected of kidnapping those two girls and ordering them down the hill and killing them. While scouting out this bridge to figure out how to photograph it and video record it, etc., and come up with the best photos and video possible, I found this plant here that was put as a memorial to the two victims. And I was realizing that the sun is shining on it in a very interesting way right this second. And if I put my camera up to that fence with my 24mm lens, I could get a very interesting and amazing looking landscape photo of the part of the old bridge which remains here, which is the bridge that Abby and Libby were walking on when they video recorded a man in blue walking down the bridge after them, saying "down the hill." They also took selfies, etc., on this bridge, like many teenagers from this day and age do. Now, I am doing this in honor of the victims of this atrocious murder. There's the site right there where the crime happened. Now I'm going to use my DSLR camera for this shot, but this is the approximate perspective in which I'm going to shoot the photo from. And as I take this shot, I'm going to continue recording from this camera, so I'm going to place the camera down and I hope that this is an interesting perspective to look at the flowers from. Wow, that's also an interesting perspective of the bridge due to the way the sun is shining down on this bridge through the gate and causing an interesting eye flow which leads towards the gate, and then the image changes because of the difference in construction of the two bridges. I'll probably also have to photograph that when I'm done getting the photograph I'm about to get. And I am going to try using my 24mm lens to get the photo of the flowers. And then I think afterwards I'm going to try to get the landscape photo that I was telling you all about. And then I can show both photos to you guys after I'm done. First I have to take my 18 to 400mm lens off my DSLR camera. There we go. And it looks like I'm going to be shooting this at f8 at 1/250th of a second in ISO 200. Alright, now of course this needs to be edited in Photoshop, but there is the image that I got of the flowers that of course are in honor of the two victims, and I'm gonna get close to the fence here so that I can get the landscape photo that I was telling you all I was gonna get. Now, Richard Allen claimed that when he was on the bridge, he was watching the fish. And of course, nobody buys it. Alright, I'm also gonna get a landscape photo using my 18 to 400 millimeter lens. But I want one which is like an overall scenery. So yep, I want one zoomed in so that I can get better detailed imagery of the branches of the trees growing over the bridge. And I'm going to manually focus this photograph. Alright, now I am going to show both photos. Both of them probably need editing in Photoshop, but there you go. Now I am going to end the video and try getting a photograph with my DSLR camera from the almost exact same spot as where the video camera is currently placed. So I will see you all in the next video, and I just want to end the video by saying God bless the soul of Abby and Libby German, as well as God bless their families. And the trial of Richard Allen has just started, so if he didn't do it, then God bless him too. But I do think that he did do it. So I hope that justice is served, because no people, especially two young girls, deserve to get murdered along a nature trail on the day that they got off from school just to go on a hike for the fun of it. So that's all I have to say. Bye bye.